Alright guys, so welcome back to another video. So today I have the Hackmotion. I'm gonna try it out. I'm gonna show you something that a lot of people don't know, because a lot of videos that I made on the Hackmotion, the comments that I got is that, yeah, this is, you know, maybe for a coach, it's no geared towards regular players. But what I want to say is that there's like just three things that you need to focus on that will help you understand your swing. So when you wear this, what you want to pay attention to is your address position, your position on the top of your backswing, and your impact position. That's all. You don't need to think about anything else. And I think that's where a lot of people go wrong. They start looking at all the angles and everything like that. So in simple terms, all you got to do is just look at your numbers when you're in your address position right here. So the Hackmotion is going to tell you exactly what degree you have extended or flexing at your address position. Then you got to look at the top of your backswing, and you got to see what position it gives you. Is it going to be extended or flex? And it will tell you that. And then the last thing is on impact. You got to see what position is going to be on impact. It's going to be extended or flex. When I was working with this Hackmotion, a lot of times it tells you need to flex it more, and I think a lot of times people don't understand that that's going to be almost impossible, because everybody has a different swing. So what I learned is that it didn't matter if I extended or flex, or whether I was in the right positions or not. But what did matter is where I was at the top position and where I was on the impact position. So basically, if the motion that I make from the top of my backswing to the impact position was a flex motion, then that was great. If the position at the top of my backswing with respect to the impact was an extension, all the shots were over the top, basically. So I lost distance, and it wasn't as clean with the shots. So what I'm saying is, it doesn't matter what position you are, as long as from the top, when you come down, you flex. So that's all you got to think about. And I made a lot of videos about it, like Freddie Couples. Think of Freddie Couples. He cups his wrist, so he's extending on the top of the backswing, and then when he comes down, he does this right here. And you see a lot of players who don't flex at the top. They tend to flex as they go down. So they're extended, but as they go down, they're flexing. So that's where you have to look at the numbers. Okay, so I calibrated the unit. Now I'm going to show you a put shot tracer on it, so you can see exactly the ball flight. I have just a pitching wedge, and I'm aiming exactly at the red flag right there. So that's my target. Let me hit a few shots and I'll show you. Just slightly to the left side. Yeah, so this is what I was talking about. So I've addressed, I'm extended 18 at the top. I extended an extra 4 degrees, but on impact I'm still extended, but in relation to my top, I went down, I flexed 18 degrees. So that's what you got to look at. Don't pay attention so much into these numbers, but pay attention to what happens at the top and what happens on impact. And obviously address, yeah, you can be like so much extended or flex, obviously. And then you got to look over time and see if you improved. If you look at it now, it's giving me a good on the top and good on impact, but in address it wants me to be a little more flex. Okay, so same target, the red flag, but I have a 9-iron, so I'm going to make it a little more difficult. So it went just slightly to the left, slightly. At address I was 20 extended, then 25 extended, and then on impact I was 5 extended, but it's a flexion from 25 to 5. So it was a decent shot. Now if you compare the numbers where I first started, this right here was very, it was like maybe 25 and it was like 20 or something. So it was I made a huge improvement from here. So these are the numbers that you have to check. Okay, so let's look at the numbers from about a year ago. You can see address 19 top, 7, and then impact 17. So even though at the top I flex, I'm still extended, but I made the motion of flexing. From the top to impact, I actually extended. So this wasn't good. This is not good. Same on the next one. I went from address 20 to the top flex a little bit. It's still extended, but very little. And then on impact, I'm still, I'm basically, if I look from the top to impact, I'm extending, and this is terrible. You don't want to do that. You see all the numbers. I didn't even get any check here. So everything, this is when I started. So if I go back to something like more recent, like July, then you're gonna see that I made progress here. So at address 21, top 32, and impact 10. So I just focus on the top and impact. So plus 31 and then plus 6. So that was a great shot right there, and so on. And then if I look at the last one, the one I just did today, see right here, it's a huge improvement. I have a lot of checks here. So top 22, impact 2, top 26, impact 22. So this one wasn't very good. And then I'm going from 25 to 5. So if you look, there's a trend where I'm actually flexing my wrist, and over time I'm improving. All right, guys, so that was it for the video. Right now the Hackmotion is running a great deal on Black Friday, so make sure to take advantage of that. It's going to be one of the biggest offers they're doing, and then if you're interested, you can do that, or obviously if you're a coach as well. Now if you're just a regular golfer, you can use it. It's not just for coaches, but you have to understand what you're what data you're looking at, and in this video that's why I demonstrated that if you just focus on those 3 pieces of data, then you're going to improve, because you're going to know what you're doing on top of your backswing and what you're doing on impact, in addition to what you're doing on your address position. I think they're all important, and obviously they have drills as well to work on it. So I don't think it's something that you use every day. I think it's something that you check like over a period of time. So you use it, you understand where you're at with different clubs, and then after a couple of weeks, you're after working on it, then check again and see little by little how you're improving. That's what I did for me. I work on different drills, obviously, not just the ones that are provided with the Hackmotion. They do have some drills that are interesting, but I did work on many other drills. And then all of a sudden, after changing my address position, after changing my backswing, then it just happened. Then over a period of like 3 months, I checked my numbers with the Hackmotion, and I made a huge improvement. It's not going to be overnight, obviously, because it does take time to have that flexion from the top to the impact. And if you compare it to PGA players, it's going to be different. You have to maybe look at a certain player, one that has a similar strength to yours, and then that may help you. But if you look at Destin Johnson or all these other players, they're going to be flexing a lot. It's not going to be realistic. So that's why what I was saying at the beginning of the video, just check your numbers and see if you improve from this number to impact number. So from top to impact, you have to get it flexing, and little by little you will see it, because you will notice the shots are cleaner. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the video. Remember to leave a like and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for watching. Until next time.